Hey guys, Zach Sweet here with Lincoln Landscaping. This is my new trailer I'm finishing up building. A friend of mine built most of it for me, and I'm gonna finish it up by putting the boards down on it. But he built all this, and he came up with most of the design. We had talked about, what it would be cool to have a gate on the side, and he thought so too. So he set this all up for me. This is the trimmer rack. It's got two. So basically, the trimmer will just sit here nicely, so it doesn't bounce around. So I'm gonna drill some holes for some pins here. So these are the pins. I'll have to drill these, and I'll put the pins in once I figure out how thick the handle is on my trimmer. I have a couple different ones, so I'm gonna have to pick a height that makes sense for all my trimmers. But the engine and the gas tank and everything, that sits right here. So yeah, it won't bounce around as much on that. Only problem is on this side, we kind of got this one crooked, so we'll have to fix that. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is real crooked. So we'll fix that up. I like having this A-frame out the front, because then if this was hooked up to my truck, I need to step over it, you can easily walk on that. But I'm also thinking what I'm gonna do is I'll put a little tiny toolbox out here, and I'll keep the top off of it, and that's where I'll put all my gas cans, or maybe I'll keep the top on, I don't know yet. Something that breathes real well, and that's what I'll put all my gas cans in, out front here. So you're working with the trimmer, you fuel everything up while it's just resting there, and you don't have to worry about spilling it. So I think that would be sort of neat to have something right there. This gate here is 50 inches wide. So I mean, it's a fairly big gate, to be honest. Like, my zero turn's a 48, and I could probably put it up this side ramp. As long as I got the chute up and everything, I could put my zero turn on this way, and it would pretty much take up that whole front part of the trailer. And I mean, look how much trailer I would have left over right here. So I'll show you guys what we did for the pins and everything. So these are hopefully I'm catching this on the video, these are the pins here. So you pull this up, and you swing it over. See that? I pulled it up, and then there's a little notch there. You swing it over, and then same thing on this side. Pull it up, swing it over, and then the gate will drop. Nice heavy duty gates is what you use. The nice gates and everything, they are really heavy. But yeah, I think I could fit my zero turn up on that, no problem. And this back gate speaks for itself. Look how tall it is. This is my current trailer, right? Comes up to just about arm resting height. I mean, look how tall this one is. It's over my head. So the reason we went with that is it'll be easier to drive heavy equipment on. It'll be good, when I start getting bigger stuff. The gate won't be as steep onto the trailer, so that's why we went with this. But man, is it ever heavy. I might have to get some of those Gorilla Lift cable things and put it along here. So this is just a giant piece of angle iron here, and then these are all set up on 16, so that's how I'll put the boards on. Double axle. I think it's a pretty sharp trailer. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll put today I'm gonna pick up all the lumber, and I'll show you guys how this trailer progresses, and you guys can give me some tips and tricks on how do you set it up. I'm thinking about doing plywood boards instead of the decking. I think it'll be better in the end. So I'll paint the plywood too and everything. But if you have any suggestions or tips for me, you know, leave me a comment below, and I'll bring you guys along the process so you can see how the trailer progresses.